Next up, still sticking with Superman, Nicholas Holt looked to Gene Hackman and Smallville for his Lex Luthor. So I wanted to read this article because I think he's going to be a fantastic Lex Luthor. I think he's going to very much remind me of a mixture between Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor, the most evil part of Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor, and the Lex Luthor in Superman the Animated Series. So let's read. Batman has the Joker, Fantastic Four have Galactus, Spider-Man has the Green Goblin, and Superman, a good Superman always needs his Lex Luthor. A super smart nemesis often with sizable resources to try and make Kal-El's life a misery. In the Richard Donner films, he was memorably played by the late, great Gene Hackman. More recently, he got a Zuckerberg-flavored take from the Jesse Eisenberg and Snyderverse films. And Superman Returns, well, somebody played him there too. He's talking about Kevin Spacey. So Kevin Spacey is a no name now. Now in James Gunn, much anticipated Superman playing opposite David Cornsweet's Man of Steel as Lex is Nicholas Holt, and he's taking inspiration from several previous Lex performances. Gene's one of my all-time favorites, just as an actor in general. I went back and watched Gene, he tells Empire. And Michael Rosenbaum, who's the first Lex I saw growing up watching Smallville on TV. It's interesting when you play a character that's been played before. You're working from a different script, but it's fun to draw inspiration from all those places. There's also Michael Rosenbaum. He has his own podcast. It's called the Inside of You podcast, and he had Nicholas Holt on right before they started to film. So they're decent. I would say they're decently good friends. So I'm sure he went to him for a lot of advice with it. Oh, UFC collectibles. That's cool. Earlier in his career, Holt's comic book role choice was more of the heroic beast in the latter run of the X-Men movies, but now he's at a point where he prefers playing more twisted outsider roles. I'm going to keep getting darker and stranger until people are like, no, too far. He laughs, looking into the future. I don't have a master plan, but it seems like a lot of performances that I grew up loving, or specifically when actors would go on runs of things, it seemed to be in their 30s and 40s. So I've always been excited about this period of my career. Bring on more twisted Lex Luthor schemes. So then they're just saying to keep reading a different article. So with that, what do you think? I think Nicholas Holt is going to be one of the best Lexes that we've ever had. I think just the minor pieces of footage that we see him in and all the Superman trailers so far, I don't know. I just think he's going to be that very evil, twisted. He's going to do whatever it takes to hurt Superman, and both physically and emotionally. And so I'm here for it. I think it's going to be great. Go ahead and let me know down below what you think about Nicholas Holt as Superman. And also, did you like Gene Hackman and Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor's? I would say I like Michael Rosenbaum's better, but Gene Hackman is still good. But I did like Michael Rosenbaum's letter. He is my favorite Lex Luthor.